Hello guys, hello my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all will be good and refined. Okay. In this video, we are going to study how to change active voice into passive voice. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. In my previous video, already I have taught you what is voice, how many types of voice, what is active voice, what is passive voice with the definitions. Okay. If you want to watch that video, okay, if you want to watch that video, so okay, link has been given below. Just go and click that link. You will find that video, and definitely that video will help you to understand my further video. Okay, like this. So let me tell you a little bit more. You know that in this video we are going to study how to change active voice into passive voice, definitely. But before this, I want to tell you one thing. That is what is nominative case and what is objective case. Let me tell you, it is very essential to understand if you want to change active voice into passive voice. In case nominative case, you must know that what is nominative case, you must know that what is objective case. Okay, because while changing active into passive, okay, we have to change nominative case into objective case into nominative case, we have to change. Okay, so let me tell you, here is the nominative case, objective case, okay. We change I into me, or I becomes me and me becomes I. According to the situation, we change like this. And another, we becomes as object us. Okay, and according to situation we change. Sometimes us becomes we and we becomes us, same as you, he, him, she, her. Okay, let me write it up once again in clear way. Me, us, you, her, sorry, him, her, they, them, it, like this. Okay, so we must remember. Okay, we must remember this. Okay, what will be the objective cause? What will be the objective case of I? It will be me. What will be the objective case of we? It will be us. What will be the objective case of you? It will be you. What will be the objective case of him? What will be the objective case of she, her? Okay, her. What will be the objective case of they, them? What will be the objective case of it? Same. Okay, same as what will be the subjective case of me, I? What will be the subjective case of us, we? What will be the subjective case of you? What will be the subjective case of him? It will be he. What will be the subjective case? Okay, subjective case or nominative case. What will be the nominative case of her? It will be she. What will be the nominative case of them? It will be they. What will be the nominative case of it? It will be it. Okay, You must remember this. Okay, it will be very essential while changing active into passive. Okay, so a very first one thing also, for example, let's try to understand it with example. Ram eats a mango. Mango. Here Ram is subject. Okay, it is doer. Okay, because Ram is performing the action of eating a mango. Okay, that's why we can say here this sentence in active form. Active voice, simply. So what will be the passive of that? So we can change like this. We change, okay, like this. This is known as a cross method. Okay, a mango is eaten. Mango is eaten by Ram. So basically, what is the cross method? So in this way, we change. Okay, very first, object of our active voice will be changed as a subject of a passive voice. Object of a active voice will be changed. Okay, will be changed as a subject of a passive voice. This is passive form. Okay, same as same as it's another way also we can say it like the subject of a passive voice will be changed the object of a active voice. Okay, this is the cross method. So we remember subject to object and object to subject. Also we can say, we can understand by this way. This is known as a cross method. Okay, so very first we are going to start with the present indefinite, simple present. Okay, let me write here the passive form, passive rule of a present indefinite. What will be? So present indefinite, passive form, passive verb form will be like this. Okay, is, are, am, verb 3. Okay, yes. By agent if it is necessary, then or. Okay, in case we write by agent, if there is not necessary to put agent, we do not use agent. Okay, so let's the example 1. Here is the also present indefinite example. Also you can take it once again, but we can change like this. Ram eats mangoes. Okay, this is active voice. Okay, why this is active voice, we must try to understand. This is the affirmative sentence. Here is the Ram is the subject of this sentence. Ram is doer. Why it is doer? Okay, because Ram is performing the action of eating mangoes. Okay, that's why we can say this sentence is Okay, this sentence is in a active form or active voice. Okay, so according to this rule, okay, here is already I have written the rule of a passive form. According to this rule, we can change it. Just before I told you by the we change object we change object to the subject. Okay, like we can change here object. What is the object of this sentence? Mangoes. Okay, mangoes is the object of this sentence. It will be subject of passive sentence. Okay, so here we can write it. Mangoes. Here we mangoes. This is the plural subject. So according to that, we can take here. We can write here are. Mangoes are, and after that verb 3, eaten. Eaten and by agent. Mangoes are eaten by Ram. Just before I told you, okay, the subject of a active voice, okay, is changed as an object of a, okay, as an agent also we can say as an object of a passive voice. Okay, and object of active voice is changed as a subject of a passive voice. So this is the also cross method also we can say. Passive voice. Like this we change. Okay, in a present indefinite tense, when we take the example of a present indefinite tense, so we change that active voice into passive voice like this way. Whatever already I have written here the example, you may, okay, see. So let's see another example. 2. I love you. Okay, I love you. So I first we must try to understand, try to identify this sentence is in active voice or is it in a passive voice. So definitely we can say this is in an active voice. Okay, I love. Why? Because here I is the subject of this sentence, that is doer, because okay, I, the subject I is performing the action, okay, loving, okay, loving you. So we can say, so let's change it into passive form. Here why, okay, here you is the object. Okay, object case. Just before I told you here the case, you can see object will be changed as the subject of a passive form. So here you as a you object and according to the subject. Okay, so you okay is the one kind of a plural subject. So here we can use are. Okay, you are, and after that verb 3, loved. You are loved. After that we use by agent. Okay, so what will be the objective case of I? Just before here already I have written here what will be the objective case of I. So here objective case of I is me. Okay, so we can say here me. So we must remember, okay, you should remember that, okay, forever nominative case, objective case. What will be the objective case of a nominative case? What will be the nominative case of objective case? Also, both things is very necessary to change active into passive. So yeah. So first subject is in active form. So is active voice, and second one is passive form. passive voice. Like this we change it. Okay, so let's try to do the next example also, further example, more example. Okay, for negative case, this is for affirmative case. Okay, all the sentence is in affirmative, all sentence are in affirmative case. Okay, so let's example of a negative sentence. Let me erase it. Okay, so what would be the, okay, for negative sentence, for negative sentence, for negatives, for negative sentence, like this: is rm plus not plus verb 3 plus by as it. Like this we can change. Okay, so first example, Ram does not eat a mango. Okay, Ram does not eat a mango. This is inactive form. Okay, active voice. Okay, so how will you change it in passive? Okay, you may try it yourself. How will you change it into passive? Okay, you may change you may try yourself, but okay, let's do. So just I'm going to change it into passive form. So according to that rule we can change it. Okay, just before I told you, always object is used as a subject of a passive form. So here we can use here a mango. A mango. Here a mango is a singular subject, so we can use here auxiliary verb as only is. Okay, mango is, and after that not, negative sentence. Mango is not eaten by Ram. Just before I told you, always the subject of a active voice is used as a object of a passive voice or agent of a passive voice. Okay, passive voice. Okay, by this way we may change all the like active voice into passive voice. Okay, this is the rule of a present indefinite tense. Okay, so let's see another example. They play cricket. They play cricket. Okay, this sentence in active form. Okay, how will you identify? You must try to identify it by this way. Here they, okay, here they is subject of this sentence, and they is performing the action of a playing cricket. Okay, that's why here the subject they is as a doer. Okay, is a doer. So this subject, okay, we can say subject is active. Okay, so this will be in active voice. active voice. Okay, so let's try to change it into passive form. So just before I told you, always remember these things like cross method. Object of a active voice is always changed, okay, into also as a subject of a passive form. So we can use here cricket. Cricket, here the cricket is a subject, is a similar, so we can use here is. Okay, cricket is. Okay, sorry, it was the rule of a negative sentence, so we can erase it. Sorry. They do not play cricket. Okay, now, okay, cricket is not played by them. It will be passive form. Passive voice. Okay, here is the main thing you must try to understand. They is what? This is the nominative case. Okay, and it will be changed as the objective case. Then here you can see like they is here, they is the as a nominative case, here them is as a objective case. So we can change it according to that. Always, okay, nominative case is changed as objective case, and the objective case is always changed as a nominative case. You must remember this. Okay, like this we change active to passive. Okay, I think this is enough for today. If I will try to take more example, okay, for practice, it will be good, but my video will be longer. Okay, so let me explain all the things once. How to change active voice into passive voice? Nominative case already I have written, because I told you earlier, in this video, just before I told you, if you want to change active voice into passive voice, in case you must know what is nominative case and what is objective case, and how they are changed. Okay, so like this. Here I, we, you, he, she, they, it all are in nominative case, and what will be the objective case of them? So we can say I is here. I is the what? It is nominative case, and me is the objective case of I, and I here, we is the nominative case, and us is the objective case of we. Same as all the things. Okay, very simply way. Now it's enough. Or just before I told you like cross method, you must remember this one. Always object is changed as a subject of a passive voice. Okay, and subject of a active voice is always changed as a object of a passive voice. This is known as also agent. Okay, like this way. And this is the structures of a present in different passive form. Here already I have written here the negative form. Formative form or negative form, there is no more difference. Okay, is, are, am, not plus verb 3 plus by agent, like this way. Okay, you may remember it. Okay, like this. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.